Alright, what is going on everyone, and welcome back to episode 14 of my beginner's guide to success in the Elder Scrolls Online. So we are currently in an odd spot, and what I'm going to show you in this video is how to pretty much power level your Legerdemain ability. Now this one, the skill line came out fairly recently, a couple of months ago. It was just added. It's kind of like thieving in Skyrim, so I do believe there are like 25 ranks or 25 levels for this one. So the way you get XP from this is pretty much like stealing, killing animals, and killing people. So pretty much you're gonna want to steal items and stuff. So I found this spot pretty good because you can either sell or launder some stuff, and it's fairly easy to do it. So what you're essentially going to do is just kill all of these sheep around here. There are two things you have to worry about. The two people right there, and one guy right there, and there's another guy on that hill right there. So what you're going to want to do first is just kill him. And then, of course, you're going to get a little bounty. However, you do get some stuff like that, where sometimes you get value, like 750. So what you're gonna do is just go around killing all the sheep, and after we get enough, we're just gonna go to one of those places, see all this stuff. You take everything, and I'm just gonna show you one rotation on how we do it. And notice how our bounty is pretty high up there. Don't worry if you don't have the money to get rid of it, you can just sit it out. But what you're gonna primarily do is I'll show you the safest route to get there, and as long as you don't really get killed by anything, you should be fine. So there's a guy over there. You're gonna want to kill him just because they occasionally give you some good stuff that are worth a lot. Sometimes it's garbage, but you're gonna actually make quite a bit of money regularly by doing this. And so you just want to take everything, or just kill them all, loot everything. There'll be a lady that follows you, occasionally scares you and be like, whoa, why are you here? So once it's all cleared, you do this for about 2 cycles, and you wait for them to respawn a second time. Then once you loot everything, you should see like all your stolen stuff right here. And once you do that, that's pretty good. Let's say it's all cleared now. So where do you go from here? What you do is travel to the Alakir Desert. You go to Sentinel, which is over here at the top. Alright, yeah, okay, good. Uh-oh. That person could be bad. Yeah, try to go hidden when you do that. Sometimes if the person isn't there, you're fine, but if the person gets too close, it could be bad. So the reason why we go to the Alakir Desert, or more specifically Sentinel in the Alakir Desert, is because the launder fugitive place is right there, and there are like no guards to get you like caught or anything. And if you get caught, you pretty much lose all your stolen items, and that's like defeats the purpose of the exercise of what we're doing. So we go into the refuge down here. It's safe. There's no guards down here unless you like make some weird detour, and you shouldn't be doing that. So once you get in here, we go to the fence place. I'll show you once we get out of the loading screen real quick. Alright, we're in. So notice we have a huge bounty on our head right now. You could avoid that by just like AFKing or something. So like after a certain amount of time, it just goes down slowly. So the person you talk to, you can talk to anyone in here. You don't exactly want to pay it yet. What you do is go to your fencing thing, and there's 2 things you could do: sell and launder. What you want to do is launder some like fishing guts and stuff, because you use that for fishing. I have another guide on how you could use everything. So you want to launder all of this. You have a cap for daily. Notice how our thing just shot up in experience. And yeah, you could sell a lot of stuff. So what I would probably recommend selling is the high value items first. And then we get a huge chunk of gold from that. and then this, and then all of this stuff you could either use for provisioning or just whatever. It doesn't really matter. I'd probably launder these and then just sell the rest. But we currently have enough to just launder everything. Notice how it went up a lot. Okay, it went up even more. And we're good. So we just made 2 levels in about, what, 5 minutes. And yeah, so what you do with Legerdemain is get it up to 7 once you have more skill points. The important ones I would suggest picking up are the improved hiding. You reduce the cost of stamina by sneaking, which is generally good. Trafficker is also good because you can fence more items daily, and that means you get more XP for laundering everything, and just giving you free items is generally good. And just in case you do get caught or don't have the time to pay up for it, you just pay less for it. And so those are the 3 things I would recommend. Doing this is kind of good. You can make some money off of it, but assuming if you don't need it, then just don't get it. So with that said, you guys saw my bounty is going down slowly. What I would do at this point is probably just like go AFK for, I don't know, an hour, and it should be gone. And then, yeah, you can repeat the cycle daily, and every time it just resets your launder amount. And that's a good way to power level, well, not really power level, just level up your thing in general. So just keep in mind you have a little limit daily. And yeah, you should definitely start this as early as possible. Just because once you do that, it's you get your Legerdemain up faster, and it's kind of a little bit more difficult to level this one up just because you can only do so much a day. I mean, you could max it out in a day if you really wanted to, but it's literally going to take you all day because you have to like pickpocket people, get chests and all that stuff. So what I just showed you is probably the easiest way for like the casual player who only has like 15 minutes or plays over like an hour a day. It's still a very solid way to level up. So if you enjoyed this guide, I hope you learned something. If you want to watch more, feel free to click the annotation at the bottom left of the video. Or if you're watching this on mobile and you can't click it, I'll leave a link in the description, so just scroll down, check that out as well. And of course, there are my social media. If you have any other questions, you could leave a comment or just ask me directly on like Twitter, Facebook, whatever. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later, and hope you learned something.